Good morning. Welcome back to the channel. If you are new to this channel, my name is Tim. I do everything myself. So today I'm doing a DIY project, which is I'm changing out the front brake for the 2012 Scion XD. D is in dog, all right? So let's check this out. So these are the tools that you will need. You're gonna need if you're gonna do the way I'm doing, you probably don't need these two, but I will show you how to check whether this is still usable or not. So you're gonna need either one of these tools. This is a caliper, and that's a micrometer. So you're gonna need a 1/2-inch ratchet with I believe 18 millimeter socket, 1/2-inch, and a 3/8 ratchet with a 14 millimeter ratchet, 17 millimeter wrench for backup, also a little plier and a screwdriver, flathead. Also there is another hold on. So either this or this C-clamp. Sometimes I'll be able to get away with the small one, but sometimes I need the bigger one. All right. These are pretty much all the tools you need to do a brake service, the disc brake in the front of the 2012 Scion XD. So part, you're gonna need this part here. I bought this from AutoZone, and this is the part number. If you're gonna buy it from AutoZone, it's a ceramic brake pad, which is a better pad, and some of these lubricant for the wheel. I will show you where that go later on. And if you're gonna reuse your disc, you have to take to a machine shop to kind of smooth it out, because after a while they wear out a little bit. Yeah, this is the old disc brake. It's still good. I already measured. I will show you the step how to measure this with the caliper or the micrometer. You see right here, there's a little groove, so that's why you need to smooth it out. I will show you a newer one, because the newer one you will see there is no groove like this right here. So you need to have a machine shop smooth it out all the way from here all the way to the top here. And there is a minimum thickness requirement in order for you to reuse this disc. And you can see there is some engraving here, minimum thickness 19 millimeter. And I'm going to show you how to use the tool I just showed previously, how to measure the thickness of this. Thickness is here, all right? As you can see, this is a brand new disc. And you can see there is no groove here. It's just straight all the way through. So if you're going to buy brand new disc to replace this, there's no need to remachine that old one. Because I think they charge about $20 nowadays to turn one of these. So two, so that'd be $40. This brand new one is about $70 a piece. I forgot, 70 or 79. So I decided, to speed up the process. I just buy a new one, and then later on I'm gonna have that machine and have it ready to go for next time. That one I've been replaced since 50,000 miles before. So I'm gonna keep using this one instead. Yeah, I bought this from Harbor Freight. I forgot how much it was, probably $20. So the problem with this, if you leave the battery in here, it will drain it. So I usually take the battery when I don't use it. So to measure the thickness of this disc, all you have to do is turn it on. Let's see, what did I measure with? So right now it's in inches. So we're gonna do inches first. point. Not sure you can see it or not. 0.874, right? Yeah, 0.874. So if I move it to millimeter, it's 22 millimeter. So this is still good. Remember the minimum thickness is 19 millimeter. So after you do the machinery, so you'll be able to shave up about 1 millimeter on each side. So it's still good for another 50,000 miles. But let's see. Let me measure with. See, you can see instead of using the digital readout, you can read it from here too. See, 10, 20, and then two more, right? Yeah, for each of those is 1 millimeter. So it's about 22 without using the digital one. And you can see on the bottom it's 0.8 something. That's kind of hard to read. So we're going to use the micrometer. So to measure with a micrometer, unfortunately I only have an inch, not metric micrometer, but inch. So we're going to use it, and then we convert it. So right now this is a 1 inch micrometer. So you're going to see how it's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And each of those small one, the small one is 25, so 8. So there's, for every number, there's 4 of them. So each slide is 25. So it might confuse you, but it's pretty easy to figure it out. See right now, 25, 50. See how it goes 20, 25 to 0. 0 is pretty much the same as 25. So 24. 23, so we can go back. So right now at about 0.819. See, remember 50? No, 0.850, 0.869, right? 0.869. All right, let's double check with the digital one. See, digital one is 0.89. See, 0.8. You gotta be careful when you do this. It have to sit right, or we'll give you a wrong reading. 0.875. Remember, you talk 1,000 of an inch, right? The third number is 1,000. And the second number is 100 of an inch. Pretty close. And that is how you read the thickness of, remember this is 19. Let me switch to millimeter here. 22, so it's still good. So it's still good. This is conversion right here. That's in inches, 0.874 inches. In millimeter is 22 point something millimeter. So this old one is still good. So I'm going to save it for the next time. Remember, you got to zero this. See, right now it's 0 before you start doing anything, right? Okay, this is what it look like after you remove everything. This is just like down to nothing, all right? So this part is the one that attached to this right here. I will show you a time lapse how to remove all this just to save the process. But right now, see, I like to lay things out like this, so you remember how it go back together. So these two screws is, believe it's 18 millimeter, and that's the bracket to hold the. Actually, there's a caliber right. The brake caliber is right here. So remember that tool, the C-clamp. You're gonna need the C-clamp to push this piston down in order to put new brake pad in, and that is held by two of these nuts right there. And you can see I laid out an old one and a new one. See, that's the one inside. This is the one outside. So I like to lay the thing out. See how I have all those new these little clips. for the brake pad to slide on. They wear out, so I lay them out so that way I can match with the new one, the new hardware that come in with the box right here. All right. So all the hardware coming out. And you can see I put it. Oh, by the way, disclaimer. This is an instructional video. Practice at your own risk. All right. This is what all coming down to. So when you install this clip, be very mindful. There are two types. One's a little bit this. See how it sit flush? I'm going to show you when I install the wrong clip on the wrong side. See that? See that little gap right there? This gap right here? That's the wrong clip. It should have a clip that sit like this, all flush. So be mindful. Put the right clip in the right place. Yeah, don't put it like this. That's bad. See the little gap right there? See that gap? That's not the right clip. Let me get the right clip. Put it in and show you. So you can see there's 4 of these. It's a little bit, this side is a little bit higher than that side. This is see how this is a little bit even. So be mindful about that. This is more even across. This is a little bit higher. All right. Yeah, this is a very crucial part right here. See, make sure everything flush. See, that's flush. This one, flush. See the bottom here, flush. Same thing on this side. Make sure everything flush. There should be no gap whatsoever. See, it's flush right there. And it flush right here. Also, I put a dab of grease in that little pack, this pack here. So that way, the pad will, see the end of this pad will glide easier on it. All right, let's install this. Okay, so I install everything. I'm gonna go pump the brake and watch the caliper. It's gonna get pushed, the brake pad against the new disc. So I pump about 3 times, and right now you can see it push. See the piston came out a little bit and it push on the brake pad against the disc. So since you already opened up this side, I check on the boot, make sure nothing is not broken. Kind of look over the boot back there, make sure there's no grease. Kind of look all over, see the sock struts, see any oil. Right now it's nice and clean, no oil, so it's strut still good. Then just put the wheel back on.